Hey kids, once again I'm here with 30 days of horror reviews for Halloween. Next up is another Dollar Tree find, a movie called Deadsight. Uh, First name is Liv Collins, who also she's the lead actress in the movie. She also co-wrote and produced this movie. Uh, Next up is Adam Seabold. I think that's how you pronounce it. And Rye Barnett. Okay, well, the situation is the typical zombie uh, outbreak. You end up having it in a rural place, so there's very little cast that you have to deal with, and of course there are zombies, lurking about. But the movie opens up much like 28 days later. This prisoner is being transported, and he's out, and he wakes up. He's partially blind. He's, I would say, legally blind. He does have eye drops that start making it better throughout the course of the movie. But he's legally blind, and the zombie outbreak occurred. We don't know exactly what's going on before he wakes up, but one of the paramedics is a zombie, and the other one is brutally, attacked. Apparently, we don't see it, but he's down on the ground, and he's still alive at the point when the prisoner has to escape the situation. At the same time, a pregnant sheriff's deputy is starting her day. She does get here's the message that the prisoner transmits over the radio. Very faint. He ends up in a remote farmhouse. Shades of Night of the Living Dead here. The owner had killed himself. I don't think he can tell that, but we can tell that. And that's a nod toward the Living Dead there, when he comes up on the house with the suicide inside. She eventually gets to the house as well, and a blind prisoner with a pregnant sheriff's deputy. They end up separating. He's too much of a burden for her to go out with, and she's trying to go to the ambulance. And complications on top of complications. He ends up having to escape the house eventually. That's pretty much the scenario of the film. My attitude is pretty much, I'm a little bit tired of zombie movies in general, and this doesn't really add to it too much. The blind concept was pretty interesting, but this movie, I would say, first of all, it's the story's way too simple for it to be even 82 minutes. It's not even 90 minutes, it's 82, and that's with credits. And it's still longer than it needs to be. A lot of things I'm complaining about is you got wandering around a lot. That could be cut shorter. There is good in this movie. This is kind of like a mixed review here. He's wandering in the woods, and he comes upon a guy that lives in a trailer in the woods, and that's actually kind of an interesting little segment there. But a lot of it just needs to be tightened up, and I think I would have liked it better. But like I said, I'm kind of a person that's a little bit, not just a little bit, but kind of, tired of the zombie craze. And this just doesn't really add to it. It could have been an episode of The Living Dead, though it does seem to change some of the zombie concepts. 2 zombies are killed, one with an axe to the gut and the other a shovel to the throat. No brain trauma. But this third zombie dies not by gunshots, but by getting hit in the head with a tombstone. He falls much like Johnny in Night of the Living Dead, but he's a zombie in this situation. Overall, if you're kind of sick of zombies, this is not really for you. If you're really just a completist, check it out. It's okay. It's not really that bad. It's well produced. It has a nice look to it, even though it's, going back to that muted color scheme. The score, honestly, is the type of score you would expect from a movie that doesn't even look this good. Generic horror movie, low budget, direct to video type of score. Not annoying, but it's nothing special. Well, this is the second review, day 2, October 2nd. Yep, until next time, stay safe and always have a good time. Bye.